All right, everyone. Greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready for some NBA action. Alongside Hall of Famers Doris Burke and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce on the sidelines. And here's a look at some numbers for Cam Johnson.
And over the last 5 games, his field goal percentage has increased. And you can make a case his confidence as well because of this.
So a look at our starters for Orlando. The backcourt is Suggs and Caldwell Pope. Then it's Goga Bitadze. Then it's Franz Wagner. And it's De Silva in at the power forward position. And for Brooklyn, Schroeder and Thomas make up the backcourt. Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Nicholas Claxton. And it's Johnson in at the 3. Hey, Doris, at what point in the year are coaching staffs really starting to optimize their rosters?
Well, B.A., I think one of the fascinating things is after about 20 games, what teams do analytically is they're going to evaluate what are their best 2-man, 3-man, 4-man, and 5-man units. What are their plus minuses? What combinations work and don't work together? The fascinating piece is over the grind of an NBA season, there's always challenges. An injury that's poorly timed, or perhaps a trade at the deadline. So many things go into optimizing your roster.
Now here's Thomas. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's rebounded by Bitadze. To the middle. Back to Wagner. Here's De Silva. Caldwell Pope. The pass to Wagner. Nails the 16-footer.
Well, you don't often see Wagner exploit the defense in the mid-range, but he understood this is where it will work for me right now.
Claxton up top. About a minute into this first quarter. Pass to Thomas. He takes it in. 11 feet out. And he tries it off the glass, but it's no good.
Well, seized up just a little bit at the last second. That's when he normally converts.
Suggs against Schroeder. Suggs surveys the D. Here's Bitadze. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
And he did that so well in college. Suggs sharing it well in the league, too.
And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Pass to Finney-Smith to the paint. Here's Claxton. And Claxton throws it down.
A monster finish with authority.
And he hangs on the rim for a little extra spice. Wagner, the pass to Bitadze. Now here's Caldwell Pope. Thomas defends. Here's De Silva. In his last outing, 8 points for him. Back to Caldwell Pope. Pass to De Silva. 3-pointer. The shot that time not on target. Good D by Finney-Smith. Doris, someone who plays within himself. Nick Claxton knows what his team wants from him.
There's real value in a player understanding his role, and that's Nick Claxton. Sprint the floor, rebound, rim protect. He knows who he is and what puts him on the floor.
Now here's Thomas, a top-tier scorer, averaging a little under 25 points a contest.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
Here's Bitadze. Rebounded by the Nets. Their last game, a win against the Suns. Looking to carry it into this one.
Oh, my. Talk about mental toughness. The crowd was roaring against them. They were able to focus and finish the task at hand.
I thought what really stood out was how dominant they were on the offensive end. That was about as flawless as you could hope for.
Orlando with the ball, following the bucket by Brooklyn. Here's Bitadze. Looking at his numbers, putting up 8 points a game. Here's Wagner. Rejected by Claxton.
Well, the length of Claxton, allowing him to reach out and affect the shot. That is really good defensive work. Schroeder finds Claxton. Back to Schroeder. Perfect
Perfect pass to set up the lay-in.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Here's Wagner following the bucket by Brooklyn. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Wagner with a screen. Caldwell Pope, the pass to Wagner. Back to Caldwell Pope to win the cold spell. Claxton with a rebound.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Back to Schroeder. Wagner against Thomas. Goes up on the wing, and he's now 1 for 4 after that one.
You love how quickly Cam Thomas makes decisions on the offensive end, particularly if he's going to make a jump shot.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
And we've got a timeout from Jamal Mosley. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. Now looking at the 2K leaderboard, specifically which teams have created a lot of turnovers and cashed in on the other end during the last 10 games. Orlando, number 1.
They've turned up the heat defensively over this last stretch, trying to force more turnovers. That's been their game.
Wagner in the high post. Johnson on him. Suggs outside. Back to Wagner. Outside, Caldwell Pope. Drops in the 3.
You can see the feel Franz Wagner has for the game. Just great vision right there.
Well, after a decade of uncertainty, Magic fans now have a lot to cheer about.
This is the most optimism they've had around the team since the Dwight Howard era. And it centers around their young star, Paolo Banchero. He is going to be a force for a very long time.
Now here's Schroeder. We saw him with 29 points in his last game. He was all alone on that one. Finney-Smith's got 5 points.
I just love the ball movement.
Magic trail by 4. Pass to De Silva. Back to Suggs. Off with the layup. Brooklyn with the ball. They're on an 11-3 run. Thomas against Caldwell Pope. Thomas with the ball. Here's Schroeder. Pulls up at the elbow. Rebound by the Magic. Batadze's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Unloads from 13. Caldwell Pope's shot is off. Nets leading by 4. Claxton passes to Schroeder. Finney-Smith inside. He's covered by Caldwell Pope. Finney-Smith's shot is off.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
And Finney-Smith over to help. For 3, Caldwell Pope drains the triple. He's got 6.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
And so it's Schroeder with it. He brings it up for the Nets. Pass to Claxton. Tipped. Oh, and a fast break for the Magic. Here's De Silva. He's marked by Finney-Smith. Here's De Silva. 3-pointer. Rebounded by Johnson. Now Schroeder, defended by Wagner. Johnson against Suggs. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to go on Jalen Suggs.
You know what's interesting to me about Cam Johnson? He comes into the league with a reputation strictly as a sweet shooter. The fact is he's proven to be much more than that.
Shooting 2.
No good on the free throw. Doris, it's interesting, but the Nets franchise has never won an NBA championship.
That's absolutely correct, because their titles came before the merger. Now, since they've joined this league, they did go to the finals for a couple of times, had Jason Kidd, who was the driver of success, but no championship in this modern era.
And he's good on the second. Orlando has gone 2 of 5 from deep. Thomas against Caldwell Pope. Pass to Suggs. And Claxton comes to help. Here's Batase. Back to Suggs. Puts up a 3. Hits the trifecta.
You see Suggs' willingness on the catch to be ready to release quickly. You've got to be decisive, and he was.
Thomas outside. And the layup is good. And the Nets lead by 1.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
And here's Suggs, coming off a 31-point game. Pass to Wagner. Five to shoot. Over Williams. And it's Wagner missing. For Brooklyn, they've got half their attempts to go. 6 of 12. Schroeder with it. You know, his stats have been solid, averaging around 18.5 points a game. Here's Williams. Thomas outside. Suggs against Schroeder. Suggs, the pass to Wagner. Wagner with a screen on Williams. Fires from deep. And it's Wagner missing.
Boy, a really tough quarter for this guy. Just struggling to make shots right now.
Suggs against Schroeder. Outside, Williams. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Brooklyn.
They've been really going at the defense in the painted area, and so far the opposition really hasn't had an answer for them.
And the other thing I love, how they're making the extra pass. They're not settling for the first shot. They're going from good to great.
He's off on the first. For Brooklyn, Simmons is checked in for Claxton. Watford comes in for Johnson. And Milton subbed in for Thomas. And he sinks the second. Now here's Suggs. Right now he's contributing about 15.5 points a game. Wagner with a screen. Harris outside. This one for three. He drops it from range. And the Magic lead by 1.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Outside, Williams. And he's going for the lob. Clock at 6. Oh, stolen by Harris. It's an even 3-on-3 break. Here's Isaac. And that's good for 2 as he grabs the feed. And it's a 3-point Orlando lead.
Wow, how about the focus from the big man, Jonathan Isaac, comfortable in the paint.
Milton surveys the floor. Outside Schroeder. Takes a 3. Sinks it from distance. Schroeder's got 5 now.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Suggs with the bucket.
Boy, the agility of Jalen Suggs when he touches the painted area navigates his way to a nice finish.
Schroeder passes to Milton. And stolen by Suggs. Pass to Wagner. And Williams over to help. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Isaac, the pass to Suggs. 4 on the clock. Harris outside. Lets the 3 fly. Brooklyn pulls it in. Their last meeting was in Orlando, where they were unable to fight off the Magic.
Last time these teams met up, they practically got run over. But to be fair, they took issue with some of the calls they were handed.
Yeah, their starters got into foul trouble, and it felt as if some of the calls were tick-tack, no doubt. But nonetheless, damage was done.
Orlando leading. 1:24 left in the first. Suggs against Simmons. Picked by Isaac. The 3 from Suggs. And Watford pulls it down. The Nets have gone 7 of 14 and looking in control. Pass to Milton. Now Simmons. Over Suggs. And again, it's the Nets missing. 54 seconds left to play in the first. And Shake Milton gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game. Brooklyn making some changes. Finney-Smith checked in for Watford. And it's Johnson in for Schroeder. Here's Black, covered by Milton. Harris, a screen on Milton. He got a piece of it. Outside Finney-Smith. Pass to Milton. And there's the lob. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
That's where you get the ball to Ben Simmons, right at the rim. He's got size and athleticism. Look out.
Wilson's checked in for Brooklyn. 30 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Black, covered by Milton. Down low. Here's Harris. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Well, the savvy veteran now, Gary Harris, drawing the contact.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
2 shots.
the first one at the line is good.
Now, Gary Harris, simply put, guys, has been not only one of the best free throw shooters, but one of the knockdown shooters in the league. For him, it's really been trying to stay on the court and away from injury has been his biggest challenge.
And Harris drops them both. And so it's Simmons with it. He brings it up for the Nets. Trailing by 2. Puts it up from 17. He can't hit that time.
And that's where you want to make the next pass. This guy's a good scorer, but the defense was right on him.
And at the end of one, a closely contested game so far. It's the Magic. They lead by 2. Quarter number 2 coming up right after this break. Don't go anywhere. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in this second quarter. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Magic.
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
And their assist total, also impressive early, creating with the pass and playing for teammates.
Here's Black. Still no points. They've got Dorian Finney-Smith. Shake Milton out there with Williams. Then it's Ben Simmons, and it's Wilson in at the 3 spot. So that's the Nets 5. Pass to Black. Wagner with a screen on Milton. And that one is hammered home.
It's just a great screen.
And they got a high-powered finish out of it.
And my question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
Now here's Milton. Outside Simmons. Grant, there's a huge difference between talent on paper versus winning.
You're right, B.A., and it comes down to coaching, chemistry, and sacrifice. But I think the biggest thing is effort. All things being equal, the team that plays the hardest is going to win.
Orlando with the ball. The Nets making their last shot. Here's Black. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
Orlando shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. The first free throw is good. Both shots good from the strike. Now Milton. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Outside Finney-Smith. Here in the second quarter, a little over a minute of play. Wilson, no good. Orlando leading by 4. Harris passes to Black. Wagner with a screen on Milton. Here's Black, covered by Milton. Shot clock at 6. Out of bounds. It'll be Brooklyn's ball. The 2K leaderboard shining a light on the league's best three-point shooting teams of late. Number 1, the Nets.
You know, they've certainly been knocking down threes at a high rate. You can just see their confidence growing.
Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. And the timeout called here by Jordi Fernandez. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over.
I don't think this timeout is just to give the guys a breather. Coach is looking to switch things up.
And as you know, it's what comes after that gives you some sense of what has changed.
We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Back to Williams. 5 on the clock. And the Nets miss again. Magic leading by 4. Wagner outside. And Williams over to help. Wagner, the pass to Houston. Count it. Good.
That's how you share the rock. He does this time and time again.
And here's Milton. He'll bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. Outside, Finney-Smith. Outside, Milton. Finney-Smith, a screen. Just 5 to shoot. Doris, in a league that glorifies offense, you have to appreciate what Finney-Smith brings to the defensive end.
BA, one of those guys who brings versatility and perhaps more importantly, dependability. You can put him on the ball, off ball, guards, even bigs. You talk about a true do-it-all defender, that's Dorian Finney-Smith.
And he knocks down the first one.
Guys, I think what you have to love about Dorian Finney-Smith is his versatility. Skill set wise, you can play him at either forward position, and in either spot, he's going to give you tremendous defensive effort.
He's perfect from the line this time. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Here's Black, covered by Milton. Wagner outside. Six on the shot clock. Black passes to Houston. Kicks it out to Wagner. Takes the 3. They get the rebound. Pass to Black. Here's Houston. Williams defending. Now here's Harris. Here's De Silva. No made baskets yet. Got 3 off target. Had some space there after the pump fake. And here is Williams. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Brooklyn, no good that time either. Orlando leading by 4. To the inside. Here's De Silva. Pass to Black. There's the 3. Brooklyn pulls it in.
What a nice individual defensive effort right there. Did a great job contesting.
Finney Smith, a screen. Shoots from the elbow. Brooklyn, no good that time either. The Magic have got 2 of 7 attempts to drop since the end of the first quarter. Here's Black, covered by Milton. Pass to Houston. Here's De Silva. 4-3. Houston, no good. Nets trail by 4. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Harris against Simmons. Here's Finney Smith. 3-pointer, no good.
And even after airtight defense like that, you still just expect him to hit those kind of shots.
To end the drought. De Silva, no good. For Brooklyn, they've gone 1 for 6 in the second quarter. Not great. Left side, Milton. Soft touch off the glass.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Orlando has gone 0 for 4 from beyond the arc here in the second quarter. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
Well, for the most part, they've taken care of the ball. I mean, that's one of the few mistakes they've made in what has been a good half.
Some changes for Brooklyn. Claxton, he's checked in for Wilson. Watford comes in for Finney Smith. And it's Thomas in for Milton. Bataze's checked in for Orlando. Wagner comes in for Houston. Brooklyn trailing. Simmons with it. 14 points for him last game against the Suns in Phoenix.
And the other thing, guys, he really got after it on the backboards. What a complete game for this guy.
Well, Orlando's shooting just 33% so far in this game. Bataze down low, working on Claxton. Here's Bataze. He's guarded by Claxton. Orlando again missing. Well, Brooklyn's shooting 40% from the field in this one. Now here's Simmons. He's averaging about 6 points per game. Williams from long range. Oh, almost had a 4-point play right there. But he'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
Ooh, good defensive intensity, but you have to stay in control always.
And this will be a second trip to the free throw line.
Reset.
And that one misses. Orlando making a switch here. Isaac's checked in. Makes it, and the next one could tie it up. And he nails the third. Here's Black. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Pass to Wagner. And there's the drive. And he makes it on the layup. Wagner's got his second basket of the game.
That's a big-time finish by Franz Wagner. Might be young, but he is undeterred.
Simmons, the pass to Thomas, and the shot goes.
Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Nick Claxton, despite his relatively slender frame, is a hard-nosed defender. He said, "I bow down to no one. Every time I step on the court, I always have that chip on my shoulder. That's just the fiery competitor that I am. At the end of the day, I know what I'll hang my hat on, the defensive side of the ball." Brian?
Okay, Allie, thanks for that. Here's Batase, following the bucket by Brooklyn. Isaac's shot is off. Simmons up top. Pass to Williams. Thomas, right side. Six to shoot. Now shooting 50% for the game. He's 4 for 8.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Isaac outside. Here's Black. Back to Isaac. It doesn't go for him. Good D by Watford. Brooklyn with the ball. They've outscored them 10-2 during this run. Simmons looking around. Pass to Williams. Claxton a screen on Wagner. Inside. And Claxton throws it down.
Well, Claxton could have an apartment up near the rim. These dunk attempts are routine.
Magic trail by 4. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
To the middle. Here's Harris. Brooklyn with the board. Well, you look at Cam Thomas, Grant. Do you think he has the potential to be a star in this league?
Well, it's tough to say, B.A. He has a lot of talent, especially as a scorer. I think he has to keep evolving other parts of his game if he wants to become a full-fledged star.
Now here's Simmons. Shot on the wing. With the clock winding down. And Claxton throws it down.
And I just love how he's making the effort plays that everyone around him appreciates.
It is certainly making an impact tonight.
No doubt. On the scoreboard, in the body language of the players, you can tell which team is in complete command.
And so Jamal Mosley calls for the timeout. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Brooklyn making some changes. Finney Smith checked in for Watford. Johnson comes in for Williams. And it's Schroeder in for Simmons. So it's Orlando now. 6-point game. Wagner against Johnson. There's a screen. Looking to end the run. Outside, Caldwell Pope. Off the mark there with a three.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Right side, Finney Smith. Claxton up top. Now here's Schroeder. Defense is right there. Here's Thomas. Excellent D there from Caldwell Pope. And so it's Suggs. He brings it up for Orlando. They trail by 6. Well, they put up a nice win against Chicago last time out.
And that game was all about the depth they have on this roster. Their role players stepped up when they needed it most.
And that's exactly what happened. Guys came off the bench ready to play. The offense didn't miss a beat.
That's why you have to think twice before sending a double team at someone.
Schroeder passes to Thomas. Back to Schroeder. For three. It's not going to go for him.
And that closeout certainly made a difference.
Well, no question. He altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
1:51 left in the first half of basketball. Caldwell Pope, the pass to Batadze. The Magic need to put one up here. Wagner. Finney Smith pulls it in. Finney Smith's got 4 rebounds now.
I'll tell you, this guy is doing absolutely everything he can to get himself going, but the team is struggling because he's struggling.
Schroeder, a screen on Caldwell Pope. Here's Thomas. Orlando grabs the miss. De Silva's got his 4th rebound in this one.
I'll tell you, it has not been this guy's best night, but the teammates have been there to pick up the slack. Love it. Well, instead of forcing it all the way to the cup, he just goes with that little teardrop.
And so it's Brooklyn with it. Orlando making their last shot. Suggs against Schroeder. Here's Thomas. And the Nets miss again.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Pass to De Silva. Caldwell Pope with it. Thomas defends. Launches a three. And that's good. Contavious Caldwell Pope for 3. Caldwell Pope's got 9.
He nailed 2 from distance in the opening period. Now gets this one.
Schroeder passes to Johnson. Schroeder, a screen on Wagner. From deep, Johnson. And he buries his first look.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Here's De Silva. 5 points in the game. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And it's Wagner missing. The Nets with the lead. Now Claxton. He has 6. Outside Schroeder. Outside Finney Smith. No good on the 3. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. It's the Nets leading by a point. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
Hi, everybody. We've got your favorite segment on tap as we check out how the Eastern Conference is shaping up.
You know, I think for Brooklyn, they're right where I expected them to be. The effort is there, but their play is inconsistent. Feels like they're still constructing this roster. We'll see what they look like by the end of the year.
And talking about our game involving the Magic, not a lot of separation here at the half.
The bench has stepped up to where I could see a couple of those guys closing out this game.
Yeah, we'll see how the second half goes, but they may have earned that right, given the way they came in and changed things.
Thanks, as always, for watching. Let's head back to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the second half.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Without question, Kentavious Caldwell-Pope displaying his skills today.
Well, if he's hit threes like he did in the first half, he's going to have a monster night.
What I love is they've continued to feed this guy, ride the hot hand until the defense does something about it.
Orlando with the ball. Here's who Jamal Mosley is starting the second half with. On the wings, it's Caldwell Pope and Wagner. Then there's Jalen Suggs. Then it's Goga Bitadze. And it's De Silva in at the 4.
And Wagner is money from there.
Brooklyn has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Thomas outside. Looking to get back on track. Orlando with the rebound. Bitadze's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Pass to De Silva. And it's stolen by Finney-Smith. Down low. Oh, it's stolen. In transition, the Magic on the run. Here's De Silva. He's marked by Finney-Smith. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wagner.
Boy, not sure what happened on that one. Just an unforced error.
Brooklyn trailing. And here's Schroeder. Pass to Thomas. They set the pick. From the arc. Nets keep it alive. Outside Schroeder. From outside, off the mark. And so here is Orlando. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. Here's De Silva. Here's Bitadze. He's guarded by Claxton. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Suggs. Beyond the arc. And they recover it. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
And this is the absolute wrong time to stop communicating. They have to get in sync.
Brooklyn's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Schroeder against Suggs. Now here's Claxton, guarded closely. Intercepted! And the Magic pushing it up now. Here's Caldwell Pope. And a nice finish on the layup. Caldwell Pope's got 11.
Oh, that's impactful defense right there. Finding a steal and instantly turning it into offense.
Thomas against Caldwell Pope. Thomas passes to Schroeder. De Silva with a rebound. De Silva's got his 5th rebound in this one. To the inside. Claxton with the block. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will retain possession. And it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
What a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
Pass to De Silva. And here's Suggs. Here's Bitadze. He's guarded by Claxton. Here's Wagner. Nice pass. Nice catch. And a resounding dunk.
Ooh, that's on the defense there. Ideal positioning for Franz Wagner to throw it down.
Schroeder against Suggs. Schroeder passes to Johnson. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Claxton. Schroeder with it. To stop the drought. It's rebounded by Batadze. Batadze's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Now Wagner. Here's De Silva. He's marked by Finney-Smith. Back to Wagner. To the paint. Here's Caldwell Pope. Count that one. He's now 5 for 8.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
And Jordi Fernandez calls timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Now that we're into November, let's see how the Eastern Conference standings are shaken out. You look at Orlando, still early, but they have the 3rd best record in the conference. And of course, Brooklyn, they're 4 spots behind them.
I think for the Nets, they wanted to get better. They're putting in the work. Maybe the results will start coming later in the year.
I do think they're capable of more than what they've given so far. If this coaching staff gets them right on track, and once they get a few more games under their belt, the wins will start to come.
Here's Thomas. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's on Contavious Caldwell-Pope.
Boy, when you talk about rhythm scorer, the first guy or one of the first guys to come to mind is Cam Thomas. Very difficult to slow him down when he gets on a heater.
And he drops a first. Well, if you don't overthink it, what Cam Thomas does on offense is very impressive at his age, Doris.
I think, B.A., what you love about Cam Thomas is he is fearless. He doesn't concern himself with efficiency. His mindset is, I'm going to score, and if I've missed the last 10, it doesn't matter. This next one's going in.
And that's good as he hits both shots.
An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work, and it pays dividends.
Suggs against Schroeder. Suggs with the bucket. Suggs has got 7 points in the game.
The defensive intensity must pick up. It hasn't been the same this half.
Schroeder passes to Claxton. In the 3rd quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock.
Oh, love the intensity in which they're hitting the boards.
Here's Batadze, covered by Schroeder. Outside, Caldwell-Pope. Pass to De Silva. Back to Caldwell-Pope. Thomas with a steal. Stripped away. Batadze, the pass to Caldwell Pope. 2 points. That one goes. And now it's a 9-point Magic lead.
This run has been fueled by their Matador defense.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
The NBA wants to ensure that every team has a shot. Commissioner Adam Silver said, we want parity of opportunity. People aren't interested in seeing teams buy championships, and we've made progress. In the long term, we're better off with more competitive fairness among all of the teams.
That's true. It keeps everything interesting. Thanks, Allie. Orlando leading by 9. Pass to De Silva. Wagner on the wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's the 3. Rebounded by Johnson. Brooklyn has got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. Suggs against Schroeder. Now here's Finney-Smith. Down the pipe it goes. Schroeder with the assist. He's got 10.
Every team in search of players with this skill set. Dorian Finney-Smith, the prototypical 3. And yes, he can D as well.
Now here's Suggs. 7 points in the game. Shoots over Schroeder. Suggs, no good. Nets trail by 6. Here's Johnson. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Boy, Cam Johnson puts that defender in a compromised position. Really good job creating the contact.
And he makes a first. And Johnson drops them both.
And we've seen some good free throw shooting in the second half.
Magic leading by 4. And we've got a timeout from Jamal Mosley. He'll take the opportunity to regroup.
You could really see his squad was losing steam. Smart timeout to give them a breather.
And here are the guys that have been piling up the steals. These are the real stats, real scores from the real NBA. Number 5 is Franz Wagner.
And he's such a plus defensively for his team. Those steal numbers scare opponents and lead to fast break buckets.
Batadze, the pass to Caldwell Pope. To the middle. Here's De Silva. Back to Caldwell Pope. Shot clock at 6. He's got it going on. Now 7 for 10.
Well, this guy has been efficient and effective all night. That IQ has been on display.
Pass to Thomas. Ooh, it's stolen away. Caldwell Pope with it. And it's Thomas picking him up. The shot from 20 feet out. Brooklyn pulls it in. Claxton's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Inside. Finney Smith passes to Claxton. Uses the glass on the layup. And Claxton's got 8.
Well, great possession there. Anytime you end up at the rim with a high percentage look, perfect.
Caldwell Pope with it. He's got 17. Batadze with a screen. With the floater. It falls again. He's now 8 for 12 from the floor. And so it's Schroeder with it. He brings it up for Brooklyn. Thomas outside. The 3-ball. De Silva with the rebound. De Silva's got his 6th rebound on the night.
He's lost his rhythm completely this quarter, but he's determined to stay after it.
Batadze down low. He's guarded by Claxton. They set the screen. Here's Wagner with the drive. Rejected by Claxton. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Johnson. And the fans love seeing incredible moments on defense like that block.
Let's see if that block can amp up this team. I mean, they're looking for anything to get themselves going.
For Brooklyn, Williams comes in for Johnson, and Ben Simmons subbed in for Thomas. Black's checked in for Orlando. Harris comes in for Caldwell Pope. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Black. And once again, off the mark by Orlando. Nets trail by 6. Outside, Williams. Outside, Finney Smith. Outside, Williams. From behind the arc. And it's Harris with the rebound.
Well, they are daring him to miss, and he obliges.
Here's Black. Williams defending. Suggs against Simmons. Suggs, the pass to Black. Launches it. The shot comes out. Some solid defense from Williams.
Well, this is the night you look at your teammates and tap them on the back and say, good job, because for him, he's been struggling all night.
And Finney Smith over to help. Pass to De Silva. Fires the 3. Knocks down the triple. De Silva's got 8 points.
Love the pass from Suggs. Boy, his court awareness is really impressive.
Brooklyn's gone just 1 of 6 from long distance here in the 3rd. The shots just aren't falling. Now here's Simmons. Down low. Here's Claxton. And Claxton throws it down. That gives him a double-double in this one.
Excellent read by Finney Smith. Boy, has he improved his passing ability.
Harris outside. Back to Suggs. Simmons brings a double team. Harris outside. Here's De Silva. That falls. Nice setup by Harris. 10 points for him.
And from the mid-range area, they've been the more effective team.
Pass to Claxton. Back to Simmons. Simmons with a screen on Harris. To the inside. And slam dunk by Simmons.
This close to the rim, Ben Simmons just leaves, no doubt.
Magic leading by 7. Here's De Silva. Back to Suggs. The 3 is up. And another 3 for Orlando.
And their field goal percentage is finally creeping up after a tough first half. They're really trying to hold on tight to this lead.
And Jordi Fernandez calls timeout. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players.
Here's what on the show, your Brooklyn.
Watford's checked in for Brooklyn. Milton comes in for Claxton. The Magic making a switch here. And Simmons has got the ball here for Brooklyn. It's a 10-point game. Pass to Williams. Outside Schroeder. Simmons with a screen on Harris. Schroeder passes to Simmons. Watford outside. Schroeder with it. Driving inside. Over Harris. Brooklyn, no good that time either.
He's missed everything he's taken in this quarter, and it's making it very difficult for them to come back.
Isaac with it. He's against Watford. Isaac in the post. Watford covering. Suggs against Simmons. And Williams over to help. Here's Black. Hey, it's blocked by Simmons.
That is the long arms and defensive prowess of Ben Simmons on display.
And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
Well, that's a nice play. You've got to read the situation and go to your floater game when necessary.
This will be his 3rd trip to the free throw line. Clowney, he's checked in for Schroeder. And a change for the Magic. Houston, he's checked in for Suggs. The free throw drops for Williams. Here's Black. 1:11 left to play in the 3rd quarter here. To the paint. Here's Harris. And Harris throws it down.
Well, we've seen the athleticism from Gary Harris before. This guy is so quick off his feet.
Nets trail by 9. To the middle. Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. Here's Black. Simmons defending. Wagner up top. Knocked away. And stolen by Williams. In transition. Over Harris. That one's wide left. Orlando leading by 7. Isaac, the pass to Black. Back to Isaac. Over Milton. Isaac's shot is off.
Listen, offensively, they're very comfortable with him taking that shot. It's a good look under very little pressure. He just can't convert.
Here's Simmons. With 4 on the clock. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity.
Defensive foul. Anthony Black.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
At the line, shooting for Brooklyn. Ben Simmons. You're at the line one time.
Free throw good. Simmons. One second left. That one is off. And that'll do it for the third quarter. Magic out in front, up by 4. All right, we're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of quarter number 4 next. And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the 4th in what is still anybody's ball game. And the Nets with possession here. We've got Ben Simmons. He's out there with Shake Milton. And it's Clowney in at the center position. So that's the Nets 5. From 9 feet, Orlando with the rebound. Now Isaac. Pass to Black. Now Harris. 5 on the clock. Isaac outside. Here's Black. A deep 3. Brooklyn pulls it in. Watford's got 4 rebounds now. Nets trail by 4. And here's Simmons. Here's Clowney. Isaac covering. Here's Clowney. Pass to Watford. Inside. Here's Milton. They grab their own miss. Magic leading by 4. A few possessions into the 4th. Just over a minute played. Harris, a screen on Simmons. Black passes to Harris. From deep. And Watford pulls it down. Watford's got his 5th rebound in this one.
I'll tell you, even though he's not playing his best basketball, the team has played well and picked it up. I love it.
Here's Wilson. Yes. And that's Simmons with the assist. Wilson's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Here's Black. Simmons defending. Black passes to Harris. Isaac with it. Back to Harris. Isaac outside. Fires for 3. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the 3-point bucket. But he'll head to the line for 3. It's going to go on Trendon Watford. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Magic.
Well, they have owned the offensive perimeter throughout this game, finding lots of openings and turning them into big shots.
Also, I just love how hard they've taken the ball to the rack. They've made a point of attacking, and it's led to them getting buckets.
3 shots.
And he's good on the first of 3.
Well, the potential of Jonathan Isaac is truly exciting. This guy is still a bit raw, but he has every tool to be successful, both offensively and defensively.
Brooklyn making a switch here. Martin's checked in. Howard's checked in for Orlando. He can't hit the second.
You know, Isaac had some injury struggles in his career, but he hasn't let that deter him. He still plays with a lot of intensity and gives this game his all.
And he nails the third. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Nets trail by 3. Martin with the ball. Outside Milton. Clock at 6. Pass to Wilson. Back to Milton. It's hauled in by the Magic. Isaac's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Black. Here's Wagner. Yep, that one goes. Wagner's got his first 2 points.
Outstanding pass, on time and on target.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. Pass to Wilson, and here's Watford. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. They'll pin that one on Jonathan Isaac.
At the line, shooting for Brooklyn, Trendon Watford, stuck at the line with 2 shots.
First free throw is good. Brooklyn making a switch here. Williams is checked in. And the Magic making a change here as well. Anthony's checked in. It's both from the stripe. Magic leading by 3. We're in the final quarter play here. 3 minutes in.
Boy, to me, Cole Anthony, one of the most striking things about this young man is his confidence first, his IQ for the game, and there's a fearlessness to what he does that I really admire.
2 shots.
Shooting 2.
Free throw drops for Anthony.
There just seems to be this innate, nuanced understanding of the game when you grow up around it. That is Cole Anthony in a nutshell.
So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2.
You know, they would have liked to have gotten them all, but he did make it a 2-possession game.
Pass to Milton. Watford outside. And out of bounds. The Magic will take it. Thomas, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Wagner's checked in for Orlando. Harris comes in for Anthony. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Pass to Isaac from downtown. Wilson grabs the board. Nets trail by 4. Outside Milton. And here's Watford. Down low. Here's Clowney. Oh, there's a killer two-hand slam.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. Pass to Isaac. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Don't let the frame fool you. Jonathan Isaac is lean, but he is unafraid of contact. I love that play.
Shoot 2.
First one falls. For Brooklyn, Nick Claxton, he's checked in for Clowney. Johnson comes in for Wilson. And it's Schroeder in for Milton. Both free throws good from Isaac.
This is what makes him a challenge to stop. He will beat you from the floor, and he can also beat you from the line.
Pass to Watford. Now here's Claxton. Johnson passes to Schroeder. Tries to break his ice. And the layup is good off the glass.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
And here's Wagner. He'll bring it up for the Magic. They've led by as much as 10. Here's Batase. Outside, Caldwell Pope. Pass to Isaac. The fadeaway. And the shot no good, a bit short.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
And, guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Wagner finds Isaac. Back to Wagner. On the wing, Caldwell Pope. Thomas defends. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
The longer this game goes on, the hotter he gets.
Finney Smith's checked in for Watford. Orlando making a switch here.
One time for the line.
One shot.
Nets trail by 3. And the timeout called here by Jordi Fernandez. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now.
Get loud, fans. On the court, your hype squad. Who wants a t-shirt right about now? That's right, fans. It's time to make some noise. Put your hands in the air. Let me see ya.
Keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Jordi Fernandez's huddle. With the game so close, he wanted his team to stay aggressive, saying, don't be a watcher, be an actor. Go out and make something happen on the court. Don't let it come to you.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Johnson finds Claxton. Back to Johnson. De Silva with the rebound. De Silva's got rebound number 7 tonight. Pass to Wagner. Here's Batase. And here's Suggs. Covered by Schroeder. Batase with a screen. The 3 from Suggs. And that one goes. He's shooting 5 of 9 in this one.
And after a terrible first half shooting the ball, they're finally finding their touch.
Schroeder passes to Johnson. To the paint. The 3. Brooklyn, no good that time either.
Well, you're trying to answer the 3, but you force up a shot that he would have been better off passing up.
Pass to Suggs. And there's the screen. Here's De Silva. Outside, Caldwell Pope. There's the triple. And another 3 for Orlando.
Knocks that one down. 4 triples for the night. 3 in the first half.
Nets trail by 9. Left side, Schroeder. And he's going for the oop here. It's intercepted. In transition, the Magic on the run. Wagner inside. Johnson on him. Inside. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Here's Finney-Smith. The Magic making their last shot. Claxton up top. Thomas finds Schroeder. Just 5 to shoot. Over Suggs. Schroeder can't get it to go.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
And I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate.
A good look from Johnson. And some very quick points for him on that possession.
The catch and shoot is exactly what you're looking for. Cam Johnson, one of the best shooters in the league.
Wagner against Johnson. Wagner, the pass to Suggs. The floater. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Despite his young age, we know Jalen Suggs has proven to be a tremendous leader. His teammates love playing with this guy.
Shooting two.
First one falls for him.
Now, Jalen Suggs is a player that does a little bit of everything, understanding what's expected and how he can carve out time in the rotation.
Both good from the line that time. Now here's Schroeder. Outside Finney-Smith. Suggs against Schroeder. Pass to Thomas. The three is up. It's rebounded by Wagner.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Outside, Caldwell Pope. Lets it go from the wing. Orlando again missing. Nets trail by 11. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Let's go with a three. Brooklyn with the board. Finney-Smith's got his 6th rebound on the night. Claxton with it, working on Batase. Outside Finney-Smith. Thomas against Suggs. Thomas outside. From deep. Great D that time from Suggs. Magic leading by 11. Pass to Caldwell Pope. And it falls all over the rim and in. Caldwell Pope's got 18 points now here in the second half. And Jordi Fernandez calls timeout, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan.
All right, fans. It's time for the dance test. Get ready to dance like everybody's watching. You have the camera all to yourself. What are you going to do? Everybody get there. Come on. You must have left your dancing shoes at home. I can never unsee that.
Here's Thomas. looking to end this cold spell. Blocked!
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Here's Wagner. Rebounded by the Nets. Now Thomas. To win the drought. It's rebounded by Batadze. Batadze's got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass eating. De Silva, no good.
And it was a great chance to finish on the break, and he flubs it.
It was right there for him. He'd love to have that one back. That was embarrassing.
Now here's Thomas. Outside Finney-Smith. Schroeder against Suggs. Brooklyn, no good that time either. Magic leading by 13. And the Magic pushing it up now. Outside, Caldwell Pope. Pass to Wagner. To the wing on the left. Here's Batadze. He's guarded by Claxton. Here's Batadze. Now here's Caldwell Pope. Thomas defends. No good from outside.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
1:11 left in the fourth quarter here. Good.
I'm not sure how we define a difficult finish for Cam Thomas. This guy finds a way through contact.
Both sides are simply waiting for the clock to make it official. This is going to end up in the books as a nice win for the Magic.
One area where they set themselves apart today, their aggressiveness in getting steals.
It really hindered their opponent all game long. And, of course, it helped spark their own offense.
And this is a nice victory for them. It's win number 14 of the year. Shots good by Schroeder.
Well, you can see Schroeder willing to take more and more threes. If you're going to stay in the league, you've got to make them.
On the wing, Suggs. Wagner against Johnson. Pass to De Silva.
Brooklyn foul. Dorian Finney-Smith. Second personal foul. Penalty. Shooting for the Magic. De Silva. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And he makes the first. And he makes both free throws.
All but over now. Those free throws help seal the deal.
Brooklyn with the ball. Outside, Williams. .23 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. To the right side. Here's Clowney, defended by Wagner. Milton for 3. It's rebounded by Wagner. So no problem for Orlando as they get the win. Boy, a nice win on the road. By the time this one was winding down, this building was stone cold silent.
And that's exactly what you got to do. You have to try to take the crowd out of it.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Doris Burke, and the rest of our 2K team, this is Brian Anderson signing off. And we present the player of the game, Kentavious Caldwell Pope.